Hi everyone, this is Caitlin Bridge, otherwise known as BridgeBits, and today we're going to be talking about HTML and CSS and primarily how they're used in web development. So for some quick background, HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language and CSS is Cascading Style Sheets. They're used primarily in conjunction with JavaScript to describe a web page's structure, their appearance or presentation, and functionality. So this might seem very broad and abstract and difficult to approach, but I'm hoping that with a quick little example, we can make this topic seem a lot more approachable and doable for you guys. So this is a template for an online resume. As you can see, it's not filled out, but it's sectioned off into, there's a header, work experience, education, leadership, a footer, and we're going to talk about how we can use HTML and CSS to change the appearance of this. Specifically, we're going to look at this leadership section. So if we look at the HTML, we can see that this leadership section is distinguished by this class called leadership, and we have the different words that you see here correspond with different headers or paragraphs here. So the biggest header here corresponds to this H2 tag, and then we have this, which is the H3 tag, and then this would be the paragraph. So if we want to change the font of the leadership heading, so we see that it's the H2 tag here, so we want to see what corresponds to that in the CSS code, and we can see that H2 is here. So we want to let's change the font. So this is changing the font family. There are a bunch of different fonts you can change it to. You can look up a list online. I'm going to change it to Courier New, and you can see in real time the font changed. Additionally, you can change the font style. So if you want to make it italic or normal or bold, we can do that here. Super easy. Again, it changed in real time. If you want it back to normal, you just type in normal. But for this example, let's keep it italic. So after that, let's say we want to change the background color, give it a nice pop of color other than white. So we need to make a new section for the leadership class that corresponds to the class from the HTML and the CSS, and we do that by doing a period and then the class name, which is just leadership, all lowercase, and then we want to change the background color, so just type in background color, and sadly CSS doesn't understand human terms like red or green. That won't do it, and it actually understands hexadecimal. So it'd be almost impossible to memorize every single hexadecimal color. So usually I just use some online tools. You can pick a color, any color really, and then I can link this tool below for you guys to use, but you just copy and paste the hexadecimal into here, and then ta-da! The color of your background changes, and yeah, it's as easy as that. So that's all I wanted to show you guys today. I hope that seeing this example makes you see how easy it is to actually implement these tools on your own. HTML and CSS are really two of the building blocks, along with JavaScript, of modern web development. Nowadays you have tools like Squarespace or Wix that are very easy ways to make websites, but they mostly don't involve coding, and there's a very small amount of customization you can do using those tools. So making your own web page from scratch really does show an understanding of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. It's super easy to do, and you can customize your websites to do whatever you want. So I hope you learned something. Thank you for watching. As always, I'm BridgeBits on YouTube, Twitter, and GitHub, and I'll see you all next week. Bye!